Hello everyone. Whoa. Hello everyone and welcome back. So today what I'm going to be working on is my Kubota L235. There's a few things that I want to do to it. First thing is it needs new glow plugs. Since it's a Kubota, they almost require glow plugs, at least the older ones to start. And I think I got a couple that aren't working because I have to glow it for way too long for it to start. And then another thing is I got another toolbox that I'm going to mount on the loader frame. And then there's my rear LED light that fell off, so I want to put that back on. And then I'm going to go over the machine and see what other parts it might need. I think there's a few other things that I haven't got to yet. And I'll go ahead and get an inventory and see what I need to order. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright. Ooh, those look like they're going to be fun. Man, I hope I don't break one off. So the glow plugs are right down in here. So yeah, let's get the wiring off of here and see if we can't get one out of there. Ooh, that one's gonna be interesting. That one's gonna be fun. It's right behind the injection pump. Might have to pull the injector lines off to get to that one. Which I've had them off before, so that's no big deal. And then last one is up front there. Get that one off of there. Alright, take these off. I'm sure that, yep, there's a washer there. Okay. Save that. Save those. I think I lost one down there. I'll see if I can't find it. Pull these off of here. Got one more left to go. One more wire here to pull off. Alright. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna grab a socket and see if I can't get the easy one out first. Alright, I think in order to take these two out, I actually need to remove the air intake. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that off of there because I can't get a socket or a wrench on it. So I'll take that off so we can get those out of there. Wasn't expecting to do that, but it is what it is. Alright, first things first. Loosen this. Let's get this out of the way. Pull that off. of there. I got it zip tied to that. Move this out of the way. Then grab a socket and start pulling these out. Come on. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so the problem is when this is on here, this manifold is right against the glow plug and you can't get anything on it to get it out. So I think if I just lift that up, now I can actually get to it to remove it. So yeah, let's get a socket and get that out of there. Try to get it out of there anyways. Thank God. All right, got one of them out. 2 more to go. Of course. Knocked all the sockets over. Did I actually get it or did I round it off? No, I got it. There we go, that's better. Finally. Got it out. Well, maybe it's not 13. Maybe it's 12. Yeah, after we get these off, I'll try and test them, see if they're how bad they actually are. Yeah, like I said, I'd have to glow it for like a minute and a half to get this thing to start. Uh-oh. I got my wrench stuck. Yeah, I'd have to glow it for like a minute and a half to get this thing to start, which is way too long. But last one is out. Alright, let's take it over to the bench and test these out. And I'll show you real quick how to test these. So get your standard meter, set it to ohms, which is that symbol right there. And what you want to do is go from tip to tip. It's not beeping, not doing anything. That one's bad. That one's good. And that one's bad, just as I suspected. Well, that one's got something, but it's very intermittent. And then you go to a brand new one. It's kind of hard to do this. Got resistance, so I know there's at least 2 that are bad and 1 that was alright. So, alright, let's go ahead and get these in. If you guys have the same tractor and need glow plugs, there's the part number. Leave it up there. I like to buy OEM parts for this kind of stuff. I don't want the tip to snap off for the cheap Chinese ones. So, yep, let's get these in. Yeah, I picked this tractor up about a year ago. Up in New Hampshire for $4,000, and it came with a brush hog, a wood splitter, and a rototiller. The rototiller I use every year for our garden back at my house. Haven't used the wood splitter yet, and I've used the brush hog a few times, but yeah, for $4,000, I mean, these things now go for $7,500 up to $9,000. I've seen them before. Whether or not they get that for them is another story, but I got it for a very good deal. This tractor had loaded tires on it, and there was one rim that was bad. But when I bought the tractor, they gave me the brand new rim and also a brand new muffler for it. So thought that was a pretty sweet deal. All right, so those are in. All right, now let's get that intake back on. Probably should get a new. Oh, did I mess up here? I probably did. I think I might have to take that glow plug back out. Unless I can get this past this one. Yep, I think I'm going to have to take that one back out. Darn it. Oh, these threads are so long. All right. I think that's where it goes. Yep. Alright, swing that out of the way. Sneak this guy back in there. I know this is a lot of camera in the same position kind of thing, but it's kind of hard to film this. Such a tight area. Okay. Glow plugs are done. Now we're going to try and mount a toolbox. Alright, let's try out these new glow plugs. Because before, when I would glow it, this would never even get red at all. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm happy now. That's way better. Way better. Alright, so this is my solution for adding another toolbox. I already have one on that side, and that's your standard ammo can. They work great for toolboxes because they're somewhat weather protected and made of metal. They're not the cheap plastic ones. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that mounted right here on the loader frame. It worked great on that side. I'll go over here and show you. So yeah, I just mounted it right there. Works perfect. Doesn't get in the way of anything. And yeah, I can put all my wrenches, spare clips, ratchet straps, that kind of stuff in there. And the plan with this one is I want to see if my chain will fit in it. So that's kind of where I'm thinking I'm going to mount it. It'll have to go back a little ways, but I'm hoping that my chain will fit in there because I have no good place to put it. I either have to hang it up on the back of the tractor here, and then half the time it falls out. There's just no real good place to put it. So I want to see if I can fit it in there. If not, I mean, it's just an extra toolbox to put stuff in. So let's go ahead and get that mounted. One thing I'm noticing is that I need to make sure that it doesn't interfere with these here. These are brackets that I use to remove the loader if I ever have to. So I got to make sure that I'm back far enough for it to miss that. And I think right there is a good spot. So let me grab a Sharpie and mark that line so I know not to go any further than that. And I'll mark right exactly where it's going to go. Mark the back side. Alright. Oh, and I'm going to mark underneath of this so I know about where to drill my holes in this. Alright, next step here is to mark out the holes to drill into this. I've got it set to about 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and mark a line there. Flip this around. Clean off the dirt. Mark a line here. Okay. We'll go 1.5 inches. We'll mark these ones. We'll go same thing, 1.5 inches from that one. All right. I got those drilled, I can go ahead and mark these holes. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and drill those out. All right, I got those drilled and tapped, and I'm using 5/16 hardware. I'll go ahead and put these bolts in. Be good to go. All right. Good to go. All right, next is this LED light here, my reverse light. What happened is there's supposed to be a nut in here that attaches to this bolt here, like on this one, and somehow it broke off. I don't know, I must have hit it with something, or I don't know what happened, but I got a new one here, so I'm going to go ahead and just replace it. Just put this one on. First thing, take this little bracket off of here. It might have been easier to take the bracket off the fender, but it's alright. And it's kind of pointing up a little bit. I want it facing down just a touch. Yeah, I'm going to replace these ends here with crimp-on ones. These are just cheap junk. Try this one more time. There we go. That's better. Alright, I got it in. What a pain in the butt. Alright, let's test it out. Perfect. Alright. Another thing that I want to address is this. It irritates me that it won't stay down, and the reason is, I don't know if you can see it, but something must have fell onto the hood like this, and right down here is bent. So I'm going to see if I can get a hammer and try and tap that out of there and see if this will stay down. Yeah, that did it. It's the little things, you know. Still needs a little more, but at least this stays down now. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go try it out and feed some cows. Are they all Baldies and Herefords?
They're crosses. Yeah. The black ones are all crosses. No more pure Anguses. We've had our day with those. You guys better hurry up. These guys are gonna get all the good stuff.
I think it's just Jake's in the way.
Because if they go in, I'll just go down with you and put the round bale in.
All right, I'm gonna leave this one here. We're gonna go put the round bale in, and then we'll be done for the day. So, if you've watched up until now, thank you, and hit that subscribe button and the like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.